I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before I get going on our video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and follow me on Twitter, AKO Boxing 86 TV. If you got a breakdown or a prediction you'd like me to do, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email. But let's go ahead and get it. Oh, and live shows Wednesday and Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Sunday mornings with the singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But let's get it popping. Let's get into our video. And today we got another prediction, man. This one is going to be on the Showtime card as well. Jeison Rosario versus Brian Mendoza. Rosario was supposed to be taking on up-and-coming, highly rated prospect out of Cuba, Yoelvis Gomez, but Yoelvis Gomez pulled out of the fight with an injury, and so instead Brian Mendoza and Jeison Rosario looks to bounce back from his recent losses. Now, it's a 10-round, 154-pound fight. Jeison Rosario is a slight favorite in the fight at -250 on the money line, plus 200 for him to get the KO. Plus 150 to win by decision. Brian Mendoza is a plus 200 on the money line, plus 400 to get the knockout, plus 500 to get the decision. Now, Mendoza is 28 years old, Orthodox fighter, 5'10", with a 70-inch reach, 20 wins, 2 losses with 14 wins by way of knockout. One loss was a split decision that I felt like he probably could have got the decision on, and then the other loss was his most recent fight to Jesus Ramos, who just proved to be one of the best prospects in boxing, specifically one of the best prospects at 154 pounds. When you mention Xander Zayas or somebody like that, you got to put Jesus Ramos right there with him. Or you mention Yoelvis Gomez, you got to put Jesus Ramos right there with him. So, Mendoza's only lost to top-level competition. And then you got Jeison Rosario, former unified champion, 27 years old out of the Dominican Republic, Orthodox fighter, 5'11", 70-inch reach, 23 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. He's been knocked out 3 times in his career. Let's talk about these fighters. So, Jeison Rosario he lost to Erickson Lubin, got knocked out, but he stayed active after that. Went back to his home country, the Dominican Republic, to try to build his confidence up. Got 3 knockout victories in a row over subpar performers. So he might be back in terms of his confidence. But he's a fighter with a good left hook, as most of those island, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico. That left hook is nasty for him up top. And down to the body. It was a game changer for him in the Julian J. Rock Williams fight. In my opinion, that's what won him the fight. He was getting out boxing, and he landed a big shot on J. Rock and just ended up beating him for the unified title. Now, he's a fighter that he got fatal flaws, in my opinion. He got fatal flaws, which makes me believe that he'll probably never get to the top again. I don't see Jeison Rosario ever becoming world champion again. But the question that we have to ask ourselves in this fight is Brian Mendoza good enough to take advantage of those fatal flaws? Jeison Rosario's fatal flaws is his defense. So he's easy to hit, the head movement, the way that he sees shots, anticipating shots and rolling with shots. He just gets hit flush a lot. That's one fatal flaw. The other 2 fatal flaws is he's chinny and he get hurt to the body easy. Like, something about him, bro, he just don't take punches good. Jermell Charlo stopped him with a jab to the body, but also hurt him up top in that fight. Erickson Lubin, same thing, hurt him down low to the body, but also hurt him up top. And it seems like it has gotten worse. Nathaniel Gallimore, I believe, stopped him. You know what I mean? If memory serves me correctly. He doesn't take punches well anymore. Like, something in his body, if he gets hit flush, he's worse than what we think of with Erickson Lubin. Like, if you put Jeison Rosario in the ring with Sebastian Fundora, he wouldn't do nearly as good as Erickson Lubin. Erickson Lubin proved that he can be tough, recover well, he can take shots once he gets into it. He'll get hurt early in the fight, but once he gets into the fight, Erickson Lubin has showed that he can take shots to the chin. And then Erickson Lubin also ain't soft like Jeison Rosario is to the body. So, to me, as a fighter, it's just certain things that you're not able to overcome. And the one thing that and those things being, if you ain't got no heart, that shit gonna get showed. And most importantly, if you just not durable. You can be as talented as you want to be, you can have as much power as you want to have, but if you're not a durable fighter, you can't compete at the top level, because all these guys gonna get hit. Now you got Brian Mendoza, good power, good defense, fast hands, good technical skills, but he can get deer in the headlights on you in moments. Like at Jesus Ramos, maybe he just felt the power of Jesus Ramos. Maybe Jesus Ramos would just turn out to be that good. But Brian Mendoza in that fight just didn't. He just was there to survive. He didn't try to punch with Jesus Ramos. He wasn't trying to counter him. He was literally on his back foot the whole night. Seems like he felt the strength and the power of Jesus Ramos, and he ain't really fight back like that. But he did get rounds in. He did go the distance, so he shows that he knows how to protect himself in the ring, which would come in handy if he is hurt by Jeison Rosario. Now, he did bounce back after Jesus Ramos fought on another undercard with the PBC and got the victory by knockout. So he's coming off of a knockout victory. In a fight like this that I think is evenly matched, because I do kind of agree with the odds, I think Jeison Rosario is the favorite simply off of name recognition, and people know him, and they know the fighters that he's been in the fight in the ring with and the people that he's lost to. Brian Mendoza, though, I think Jesus Ramos is very, very good. And so I honestly don't think Jeison Rosario is as good as Jesus Ramos. So I don't see Jeison Rosario just overwhelming Brian Mendoza to the point where Brian Mendoza refuses to let his hands go in the way that he did against Jesus Ramos. Brian Mendoza can move, pivot in the ring very well. Left hook has power when he's letting his hands go. He has good hand speed. He's a good boxer, bro. Up here, I think it's mental. You know, having that confidence to step on the gas, having that confidence when you're in there with somebody that may be as skilled as you or maybe more skilled as you, believing that you're skilled enough to still be able to go in there and get your work done. To me, I'm looking at a fight where I think both of these fighters are going to hit each other. I think Jeison Rosario will have some moments against Brian Mendoza, and I believe that if somebody like Nathaniel Gallimore can have moments against Jeison Rosario, then so will Brian Mendoza, because one thing Jeison Rosario has been throughout his entire career is easy to hit. So to me, it comes down to who do I think is going to handle the punches better, bro. And I think that's Brian Mendoza, so I'm picking the upset in this fight. I wouldn't be shocked at a stoppage. I think anybody with above average power is a live bet to stop somebody like Jeison Rosario right now. Like, it's that alarming to me, bro. I need y'all, like, if he comes out and he takes clean shots, more power to him. More power to him, but until I see him take shots clean again, I don't think he can take them clean anymore. I've seen it too many times in his career. And I think Mendoza has enough work rate, a good enough body attack to where at some point I think something's going to get through and hurt Jeison Rosario. I mean, we're talking about a fighter with 14 knockouts and 20 victories. That's a 70% knockout rate. I got Mendoza in this fight. It's a 10-round, 154-pound fight. I think he's good enough to win a decision because he might get a knockdown and sway it in his favor. But I'm actually going to pick Brian Mendoza to not only beat Jeison Rosario, he may stop Jeison Rosario in this fight. Sometime in the middle rounds. In the middle rounds, and that's a plus 400. So I'll take those odds against somebody like Jeison Rosario. If he in the ring with an above average fighter, and the odds are plus 400, and I seen Jeison Rosario literally get hit and go into convulsions with a jab to the body. Like, Charlo Jamel just jabbed him down, just a stab jab to the body, put the man into convulsions. Erickson Lubin hooks to the body, just sit the man down. Like, he just don't take shots. Nathaniel Gallimore hurt him and got to him, and he don't have no defense, Jeison Rosario. So I'm going with Brian Mendoza. That's my pick. I got him by stoppage somewhere in the middle of the fight between round 5 and round 7. But I think at the very least he'll probably still win a decision, being the more complete boxer, being very good offensively, very responsible defensively, but more importantly, more of a durable fighter. So that's why I'm going with my boy Brian Mendoza to get the upset in this fight. Y'all let me know who y'all picking down in the comment section. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out our live show tonight, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. We'll be also live on Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. I appreciate everybody watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.